For centuries, they've haunted our dreams, stalked our nightmares, and sunk their fangs into human culture. Vampires, immortal, seductive, and terrifying. But where did these creatures come from? And how did they evolve from folklore monsters to cinematic icons like Jerry Dandridge in this week's episode, 1985's Fright Night? In ancient civilizations, stories of blood-drinking spirits existed everywhere. In Mesopotamia, creatures like the Eckamu were said to drain the life force from the living. In Eastern Europe, during the 17th and 18th centuries, vampire panic began to spread among small villages. People began digging up graves of suspected blood monsters. And signs like bloated bodies or blood at the mouth were seen as signs of monsters, but were actually caused by decomposition. But the villagers took this as proof of vampirism. These early vampires weren't romantic or elegant. They were monstrous, bloated, and terrifying. The vampire as we know it today took shape in literature. In 1819, John Polidori's The Vampire introduced a suave, aristocratic vampire, paving the way for Bram Stoker's Dracula in 1897. Count Dracula became the cinematic vampire, charismatic, deadly, and connected to Gothic castles and superstition. He wasn't just a monster, he was a metaphor for fear of the unknown, sexuality, and even disease. In 1922, Nosferatu brought the vampire to life with Max Schreck's eerie, rat-like creature. And Universal's Dracula in 1931, starring Bela Lugosi, made the vampire a silver screen legend, complete with a hypnotic stare and a flowing cape. Then came an epidemic. During the 1980s, AIDS created a cultural parallel with vampires since both were associated with blood, contagion, and queerness, leading to the use of vampires as a metaphor for the fear surrounding the deadly disease. The association stemmed from HIV being a sexually transmitted disease transmitted through blood, a concept that resonated with the vampire's nature of consuming blood and spreading a deadly, unnatural contagion. The horror of AIDS involved the physical decay and transformation of the body. This mirrored the grotesque transformations and deteriorating bodies captured in vampire narratives. Then came Fright Night in 1985, a film that perfectly mixed classic vampire tropes with modern suburban America. We also saw sex workers being seduced and disposed of. Fright Night follows Charlie Brewster, a typical American teenager who suspects his charming new neighbor, Jerry Dandridge, is a vampire. And guess what? He's right. Jerry, played by Chris Sarandon, embodies both the old and new vampire archetypes. He's seductive and sophisticated, echoing Dracula's charm. But he's also a terrifying predator hiding behind the facade of a normal, everyday guy next door. What made Fright Night so unique was its self-awareness of these tropes. It poked fun at horror cliches while still delivering genuine scares and groundbreaking special effects. It was also a love letter to old vampire movies featuring Peter Vincent, a washed-up TV horror host modeled after classic vampire hunters like Van Helsing. Fright Night was a commercial and critical success, reminding audiences that vampires could still be scary even in the flashy go-go-go corporate 80s. From ancient graveyards to Gothic castles, from shadowy alleys to suburban neighborhoods, vampires have evolved in every era, but their power to fascinate remains eternal. Whether it's Dracula's castle or Jerry Dandridge's house next door, one thing's for sure, vampires will always find a way to get invited in. So go ahead and give the subscribe button a powerful cross and a dash of garlic so you never miss a thing. We are enjoying bringing you spooky season movies all October long, so be sure to subscribe to the Real Relationships podcast on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you get podcasts. New episodes of the Real Relationships podcast premiere every Thursday. Go ahead and follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Blue Sky, and TikTok so you never miss a thing. We appreciate our support and our listeners. We enjoy bringing you fantastic content. So, sleep tight, maybe keep some garlic handy, and stay safe.